Hello everyone. I've had no opportunity to speak to you, but I'm gonna try and go fast because just nobody needs me talking for 15 minutes. Okay, so I wake up, I get Sebastian going. He's got pajama stuffed animal day. I sent that book and knitted pumpkin off with him. We wave him off at the bus. I come back in, I get Jax up, and I'm like, I really should check my email. I'm getting those vibes that I'm gonna have an email. And yes, there was an email. Somebody's out in the cafeteria for another whole week. So right away, I take my pick of days, Monday and Friday. And she knows that I'm good for one day a week, guilt-free. So she was like, okay, let me get back to you if I don't hear in an hour. An hour would be 8:30 when I take Jax to school. If I don't hear in an hour, then could you please come today? So I go through all the morning stuff. Oh, by the way, I chose those days because my period started last night. And I thought I can make it through today because it's just now ramping up. It was a little, but I made it through. And then Friday, I should be good to go again. So that's why I picked those days. Anyway, yeah, I didn't hear from her until I was in the car driving Jax to school. So at that point, I hadn't heard from her. So I was like, I have a feeling I'm not going straight to the grocery store like my original plan for the day. And I'm going to be coming home and having some breakfast and going to the school. And yeah, that's what I did. I got back home and I had an hour to eat some yogurt and granola. And I had changed my pants and just gotten comfy and prepped. And I don't wear ripped jeans to the elementary school. So yeah, that's why you might have seen me go out with ripped jeans in the morning. And then the second time when I was in that hour waiting period, I had already changed because I was like, I'm pretty sure this is happening. So yeah, I get to the school and it all goes well. It's just a long shift. It's 3 hours. The school day, I think it's only like 6.5 hours or something. So it's like half the school day. All the times that I've volunteered so far this year, when I get to the office staff's like, I feel like you've been here half the day. Wow, you're still here. It's a long shift. Yeah. I mean, you guys know the schedule better than I. But everything went well. I'd say the first 3 grades were a lot more needy. They just needed me for things more. So I was getting stopped to clean up things or help them do things. And I was like, oh man, what's going on in my section? There's one girl was in the cafeteria line, trying to flag somebody down because everybody had already bought everything and was left. I had to help her buy a hamburger that she just desperately needed. Because, I mean, sometimes you see everybody else and your packed lunch just doesn't hit it and you need something else. I get it. But yeah, I think the only moment I was just like, oh man, really? One of the 4th graders like, hey ma'am, can I tell you a joke? And then she proceeds to tell me a joke about the Twin Towers, and I think she felt the embarrassment with that one because I was just like, I get it, but it's sad because I lived through that. And then I just kind of walked away because I just couldn't. Today, I mean, if you're not from the United States or you're just not paying attention to what day it is, it's September 11th. And yes, I lived through that moment as a young adult. We were living in the Northern Virginia area, and early in the morning I had family members panicking and calling me because of the plane that went into the Pentagon. They just don't know if we were safe. We were very close to an airport there. We still are. And yeah, I just really vividly remember that morning and that week and standing in the kitchen making dinner every night just sobbing to the news, and I could never tell a joke about that. So that was the one moment. But overall, good shift. Definitely needed a bathroom break after that. Lots of walking. It's 3 hours of just walking and walking and walking. Even when everybody's being chill and calm, you've got that trash can and you're just walking up and down and up and down and up and down. So made it through there, bathroom break, and then straight to the grocery store. I had arranged with Danny that he would go to the bus stop because I knew I wouldn't make it. I tried a little bit. Like, if I hadn't stopped and eaten, I could have made it, I think. But all I'd had was yogurt, and it was 1 o'clock. So I ran into Dunkin' Donuts and just had a donut and a little bag of like hash brown pellets. I don't know. I got a little iced coffee and inhaled the food, and then went to the store, and I went as quickly as I could. But the checkout lady was so slow. I could tell right when I got into line that I'm not gonna make it. It was like 20 minutes from bus time. It's only like a 5-minute drive. But I was like, my message was like, yeah, I'm not gonna make it. So like 20 minutes later, I get out of that line. She was meticulously putting those things in the bags just right, taking them out, fitting them different ways. I'm like, you can just load it up because I'm going to carry it all if I can, all at once. Though Sebastian snagged one of the bags, so I didn't actually carry them all up at once. Got the groceries put away. He ran out to see me. He was always really excited to see me if I'm not the one to pick him up. And he was in the middle of his hour wait before he could go out to play, but he was happily eating like his leftover bagel from yesterday, and just chatted with me. And then he went up to his room and was watching some videos, and he didn't complain a single bit that he needed to wait. It was shocking. So when one of his friends came to the door 10 minutes before his hour was up, I said, go ahead. Go out early. You didn't complain at all. You didn't whine. You didn't cry. Go. And I told Danny and Danny to just give me a thumbs up emoji, because the whole point of that is to just chill him the heck out and give him time to decompress from school. So Jax got home. We made dinner, and yeah, there wasn't a lot of time. I don't like to take a bath when my period just started. It's just yuck, and it's just yuck. I don't like it. So here we are. I had to help Sebastian with the shower, and it's always a big thing. You always need the bathroom break halfway through. I'm like, really, dude? Really? So I didn't get to film. I was also trying to pick some clothes for tomorrow since I'm in the office in the morning. I haven't quite sorted out the outfits that I can easily put together. I think once it's colder, it'll be easier because I've got all these lovely sweaters. I would like to get just like a black skirt that's like the pattern skirt I wore last week. Because even in the winter, I could put some leggings under that. And then just wear the leggings later after I get home and just take the skirt off. So I don't know, but I have those like ridiculously high-waisted black pants. Everything's up there, and I just picked like a random shirt. It's just a soft striped shirt. It's nothing pretty, but I just got tired of looking through my stuff. So yeah, I'm all ready. I need to go get my water and get ready for bed. I spent time this afternoon trying to find a water bottle to order for Jax because he dropped his and now it won't last. Like, I gave up and I dug out an old one of mine from the brewery. It has like a layout that I had designed. It's like 40 ounces though. It's ridiculously big. I'm like, whatever, you can use it, and you can. It still has a strip of washi tape that says water, water, water that I wrote on it so people didn't think I was going around drinking out of a growler, because that's what they bought them for, but it's like a hydro flask that's like turquoise blue. And he's like, I don't want to cover it with stickers. I love the design. And I'm like, you really can. It's okay. Because it's from a brewery. It doesn't say brewery. It does have the government warning on the back that I had to put on it. But anyway, okay, I'm talking too long. I'm just going to say goodnight. So far, Sebastian says he is riding the bus because I, again, said no to him riding his bike because it's annoying when somebody rides their bike and you walk and he doesn't have a bike lock. And he has an expensive bike, a Trek. So when I said no to the bike, he's like, oh, I'll ride the bus. But last week, same thing. And he ended up changing his mind in the morning, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna go find out what Jax wants for breakfast since I'll be making that before he's awake. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, good night, stay safe, be kind, don't forget, wash your hands.